There's no star without a scar, and there's no glory without a story. Glowing star, the scar beneath the star, the story of Elijah Adebayo. In the heart of Abeokuta, Nigeria, lived a boy named Elijah Adebayo. Born into a family of 6, Elijah was the third child of a struggling tailor and a roadside food vendor. Their home was a one-room shack with a leaking roof and a floor made of hardened clay. But Elijah had something that couldn't be measured in naira. He had vision. From the age of 10, Elijah would sit under the mango tree behind their house, sketching designs of clothes he dreamed of creating one day. His father, though poor, saw the spark and often said, "My son, your hands may be small, but your dreams are mighty." But dreams, as Elijah would learn, don't come without battles. At 15, Elijah lost his father to a sudden illness. The burden of survival fell on his mother, who now had to feed 6 mouths alone. Elijah dropped out of school to help her sell akra by the roadside. His dreams of becoming a fashion designer seemed to fade like the ink on his old sketches. One day, while selling akra, a man in a fine agbada mocked him, "You look like someone who should be in school, not frying beans." Elijah smiled and replied, "Sir, I'm not just frying beans, I'm funding my future. Success is not about where you start, but how far you're willing to go." That night, Elijah cried, not because of the insult, but because he feared he was losing himself. But he remembered his father's words, "Stars shine brightest in the darkest skies." He began saving every kobo he could. He bought second-hand tailoring books, watched YouTube videos at cyber cafes, and practiced on torn clothes. His fingers bled from needle pricks, but he kept going. Every scar is a signature of survival. At 19, Elijah got his first break. A local church was hosting a youth fashion contest. He entered with a suit he stitched from leftover fabrics. It wasn't perfect, but it was bold. He didn't win, but he caught the eye of a judge, Mrs. Alyafunmi, a retired fashion mogul. She called him aside and said, "Your work isn't polished, but your spirit is rare. Come train under me." Elijah began working in her studio. He cleaned floors, fetched water, and ironed clothes. But he watched. He learned. He absorbed. Greatness often begins in the shadows. After 2 years, he designed a wedding gown that went viral on Instagram. Orders began to pour in. Elijah Adebayo became a name whispered in fashion circles. He launched his brand, Scar and Star Couture, a tribute to his journey. By 28, Elijah had dressed celebrities, opened a fashion school for underprivileged youth, and built a mansion for his mother. But he never forgot the mango tree, the akra stand, or the tears. A journalist asked, "What's the secret to your success?" Elijah smiled and said, "There's no star without a scar, and there's no glory without a story. My scars taught me resilience. My story gave me purpose." He paused, then added, "If you're going through fire, don't run, walk through it. Gold is never afraid of heat."